And it was quite a display as the Trailblazers arrived at the arena. A lot of thought put into those outfits. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight.
And with pregame.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center filling out the middle. Whiteside against Siakam. Clock at 6. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, the difference between Ibaka and most other guys at his position, the silky smooth mechanics on that jumper.
Lillard from outside, offensive rebound, Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Lowry kicks to VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Bazemore. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lowry fires away from outside.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown deep.
That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The drive by Siakam. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Lillard operating with smoothness there makes the defender overcommit, and when you're out of position, you end up fouling.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
First free throw is good. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup. When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Right side, no good. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's McCollum for 3. And the Raptors off to a slow start. They trail by 3, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lowry against Lillard. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from. And Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Here's Lowry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it. The fast break chance. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Siakam throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. That shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Clearly a foul.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
And he makes the first.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Raptors with the lead. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Anunoby. Siakam with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Whiteside. Siakam misses. Right, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard finds McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Out to Ibaka, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Lowry. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Second in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside, here's Anthony. Good D by Siakam.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Van Vliet. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
McCollum outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable.
On the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Hassan Whiteside on top.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Here's Boucher. He's covered by Whiteside. Pass to Boucher. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Simons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of rebuilding, they retooled around Damian Lillard, and what a piece to retool behind. Amazing how far they've come in the past couple seasons, where they've placed in the Western Conference.
And the Raptors making a change here. Davis has checked in. And the free throw, no good. Well, you know, Brent, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
McCollum can't cash in from close range.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Whiteside sends it back. They recover it. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Whiteside.
And rim protecting is an area where he's come a long way over these past few seasons. You can see the increase in blocks over that time. He is a fearsome defender inside, and teams are thinking twice about bringing the ball into the paint when he's on the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
A nice shot by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
McCaw kicks to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Boucher, defended by Labissiere. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Brent, with the corner 3 being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and 2-point play, almost so much as the 3-point shot and the 2-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound, Simons. But he gets it back. With the floater. Rebound by the Raptors.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Stolen. Here's McCall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now here's Labissiere, guarded by Powell. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Little. Pass to Simons. Lots of room. And that's good for 2. Simons has got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
McCaw kicks to Powell. And the dunk by Powell. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Simons. He's got 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
The first one falls. Kazanya, he's checked in for Portland. Good on both. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here is Powell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Cullen passes to Hazanya. Pass to Simons. This one for 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to McCaw. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One shot.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent.
Role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, they've got Powell. McCaw is out there with Davis. And it's Boucher in at the center position. The throw good. McCollum. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They
set.
are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
5 on the clock. Powell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Boucher. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Azania. Off target at the rim. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Powell, and Labissiere sends it back.
Well, the reach of Labissiere making impact right there on defense. Dependable with the shot blocking.
So both teams changing it up here. Ibaka right side. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be their 2nd of 6 road games for the team. Pass to Labissiere. Little dishes to Lillard. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
He kicks it to Lowry. And Labissiere sends it back. They could use a bucket. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, plays like this make Bazemore sort of feed off the frenetic energy that he plays with. Capable of converting, even though he gets bumped around a little bit, he'll keep coming at you.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Trailblazers. And that one misses.
Bazemore showing what every lefty has, and that's craftiness. Just uses his body very well and takes smart shots within the offense. It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 3-point game. Passes to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A 3-ball. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Lowry against Lillard. Ibaka, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Siakam misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Skal Labissiere. Whiteside, the pass to Lillard. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Anthony finds Bazemore, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Siakam misses. Trailblazers trail by 3. Down low. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
There's no stopping Melo there. Too strong for any kind of defense. It's going to take a bit more than that.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage for Siakam. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
They need this one, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Siakam hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Anthony. Here's Whiteside. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Trailblazers on D. They trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Ibaka, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And it's the defense that's making it tough on them here in the second quarter, not finding the easy buckets like they did in the first.
Back to Hezonja. Lillard finds Hezonja. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Bazemore misses. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bazemore, no one around him. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Well, once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon.
Take a break.
Basketball was the path to something better.
First free throw is good. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Hazanya. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Bazemore with it. 5 points in the game. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anthony down low. Siakam's there. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. Portland, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Raptors with the lead. Now here's Van Vliet. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. The drive by Lowry. Shoots the 3. Ibaka, no luck. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That one good for 2.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Lowry against Lillard. Lets a floater go. Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running. It's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Anthony, the pass to Bazemore. to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders for the last 10 games. Gosh, can these guys throw the ball around the court? Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Kyle Lowry is second. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball lately.
That free throw, no good.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Boucher is checked in. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry. And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 4. Davis up top. He's guarded by McCollum. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Little's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Trailblazers trail by 5 to the inside. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Little. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
That is some touch right there shown by C.J. Anticipating he was going to get bumped, but still had his eyes on the prize, Kevin.
Davis kicks to McCaw. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Passes it to McCaw. And the Raptors miss again. And for Portland, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Little kicks to Whiteside. Pass to McCollum. From 12 feet out, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Now here's a memo. You have to box out Whiteside or he'll burn you with the putback jam.
Davis, the pass to McCaw. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Hits the three-point bomb. Ibaka's got 5.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot, paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Back to McCollum. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. Here's Hollis Jefferson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Davis with it. Now defended by McCollum. from deep three-point range, and he's able to get it back. And they're able to recover. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here's Little. Back to Whiteside. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. The offensive rebound. Whiteside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Over to the left wing. And here is Davis. Over Little. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Kent Bazemore is out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Raptors. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And for the Raptors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You've got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Anunoby. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Lowry drives in. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Lillard. Kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby. And the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Now Lowry, he has 7. Here's Anunoby. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lavissiere's checked in. Here's Siakam. 8 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lillard attacking. The shot's good. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Here's Lowry, and Labissiere sends it back. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Foul, he's checked in for Anunoby. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Raptors in second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. For the tie, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Powell trying to get open as Ibaka. And they get it back. Another shot. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, Bazemore has these moments. 6 hops right there in the flush to send it home.
Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Siakam's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Fires at the elbow. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Lowry passes to Powell. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Lillard. Lowry can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
And Portland making a change here. Hezonja's checked in. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
Lowry's shot is good.
And he isn't shy. Lowry assertive with the ball in his hands.
Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lillard outside. The pass to Hazanya. Lets it go with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Lowry for the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer, Lillard. Not going to go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Powell down low. Hazanya defending. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Skal Labissiere. And it's Little in for Carmelo Anthony. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Here's Little. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Passes it to Van Vliet. Not a hand on it. But he stays with it. Pass to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Boucher. Covered by Lillard. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Lillard against Powell. Lillard attacking. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 3. The pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Little with the ball to stop the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Powell. A floater. Boucher passes to Siakam. Here's Powell. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to McCollum. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Davis is checked in for the Raptors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Kyle Lowry. Simons.
At about 27 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Davis finds Siakam. Pass to McCaw. Back to Siakam. 6 to shoot. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Simons. 10 points for him. And that one's good. Lillard.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's McCall. No points in the game yet for him. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Portland trailing here. Here is Lillard. He's got 18. For the lead. Rebound by the Raptors. Powell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to McCaw. Pass to Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Portland. Whiteside's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Simons. 10 points for him. With some arc. That's tipped. Here's Anunoby. Covered by Lillard. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Simons. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Whiteside's got 13 points. 1:27 left in the 3rd. Left side, Davis. And another basket for Toronto. 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out left to the wing. Now Little. Offensive rebound. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Whiteside.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
The 17-footer. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And Portland has possession. Lillard outside. To the middle. Wants to get it back to Whiteside, and does. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Lillard looking around. And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. Little kicks to Tolliver. Here's Simons with 2 seconds left. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Whiteside.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
The third quarter, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Siakam is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Davis. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's McCaw in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Outside, Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Back to Powell. The pass to Davis. Here's Simons. To the paint. Here's Tolliver. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Davis. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto leading by 5. Up top, Powell got a piece of it. Ibaka, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it.
Now, the coaching staff asking a lot of Kent Bazemore, especially there to play in the pick and roll. He jumps on that available space on the pick and cashes in.
Siakam against Bazemore. Clock at 6. Here's McCaw. The 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Bazemore passes to Whiteside. Here's Simons. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort, and the rejection by Ibaka. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Powell finds Ibaka. Pass to McCaw. Fires it up. The shot off that time, and the Trailblazers going the other way.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Whiteside. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Whiteside's got 19 points.
Now, Whiteside has been the show tonight, putting up some monster numbers.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if they can build on this lead.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Powell. Free throw drops for Lowry.
A five-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Here's Simons. Lowry covering. Here's Simons. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Yep, that one goes. Lowry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Simons. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. At the line for two.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on that when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. The 15-footer. Portland grabs the miss. Bazemore's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Can they get it? And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Bazemore. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Lowry passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game. Ibaka against Whiteside. He dishes it to Carmelo. Elbow shot is on the way. And rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Lowry for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Passes to Simons. Good on the 13-footer.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Outside Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Bazemore. With a floater. Rebounded by McCollum.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Whiteside. McCollum dishes to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Lowry, and right on target with the swish. Lowry's got 14 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And yes, it's good. Raptors leading by 5. Ibaka outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Out to Ibaka. Here's the 3. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anthony can't hit. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Lowry finds Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. There's the triple. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's McCollum. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
To take the lead, and Lillard with the lay-in. Lillard's got 20 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lowry. Here's Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 1. Lillard from outside. And the Trail Blazers, another 3.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Here's the teardrop. He gets that one. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Here's Lowry. Cans the 12-footer. Lowry's got 11 points in the quarter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Ibaka outside. Pass to Siakam. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 3. That's a 2 from Lillard. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Back to Siakam. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. And Lowry gets it to go.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
.59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trying to get open is Ibaka.
Got it! That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And Lillard kicks it to Bazemore. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. This is the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty, GA. That would be the nail in the coffin.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And this is why they have him as their star player, Whiteside, with the ability to step up in the clutch.
One misses for Whiteside, and it's the Raptors' ball. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Let's go. No good. And another shot. Count it!
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
Here's Anthony. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.